Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for watching this presentation with me. I'm talking about Lyft vehicle services, building trust and repairing a value proposition. My credentials are I'm a student of University Canada West. My name is Maria Fernanda Cortez. My student number is 2024-162. I'm taking the course Strategic Management 661 imparted by the Professor Cheryl Campbell. The date of today is July 30, 2020. So for starting this case study, I would like to mention some of the background highlights of what was mentioned. So this case study was written by Matthew Taylor and describes the actions taken by Rachel Temper as Senior Manager of Strategy and Business Operations in the Lyft Incorporated company. As we all may know, Lyft is the second largest rideshare company in the USA, and Rachel was assigned to expand the business operations to include the individual riders or end users in the company's operations. So the vehicle services was provided before to drivers, and Rachel has gathered some insight of the industry and its competitors. She has performed some interviews with the prospective clients, and she has received some feedback from the end customers, as I mentioned, the previous drivers. So she knew if the company wants to expand these operations, they may reassess the value proposition and determine how to win the customers' trust. So, talking a little bit about Lyft, as you may know, Lyft has two main business operations. The first one is the service fee or commission that they gather from the rides arranged in their platform. So they have an application on smartphones, tablets, or computers when you can use and program rides, and they after they finish their services, the drivers will be retained with some commissions that will go directly to the company's revenues. So this is the commissions from the provided rideshare operations or rides they are currently having. The second operation is the rental of vehicles. So some drivers can rent the vehicles property of Lyft, and they can provide the rideshare operations using the vehicles provided by Lyft. So this is the second revenue that is one of the most important operations for the company. As the case study mentions, the food delivery was also partnered with Grubhub Holdings Inc., and this food delivery was also provided with this partnership. Now they are trying to expand the vehicle services such as routine maintenance, diagnostic and services, and some collision repairs starting on the year 2019. So the first question of this case study is, what are the value propositions? So some key concepts about the value proposition is, what are they? So exactly, the value proposition is a statement that mentions why someone should do business with you instead of doing the business with the competition. So what do they matter? Because it's a crucial element of your marketing strategy. It directly affects the conversion rate, and to create a powerful one, you will need to be specific, focused, and you must highlight your competitive advantages against your competitors. The value propositions could be distinguished by company, by homepage, by category, and by product. Taking the rideshare industry as an example, Lyft, as I mentioned, has a lot of category services such as food delivery or a rideshare or rental vehicles, and now they are trying to promote the vehicle services. So each of these segment categories could be important to reassess in order to have this important punch over the value proposition. So the second question is, what is Lyft's current value proposition? So according to the last webpage, Lyft value proposition is your friend with a car. So your friend with a car means they are providing a casual service of the rideshare, and they are trying to push an environment that when you have a ride with Lyft, they will try to make it as if your friend was picking you up. So according to this case study, the vehicle services had a value proposition that is mentioned as high quality, fairly priced vehicle services. So the question is it really strong, and how it should be changed? So first of all, for me, this is some of the parts of this value proposition. It's not highlighting the unique characteristic against its competitors. So the case mentions that the vehicle services are provided in installations that are really high end. They have high internet speed, they have really comfy furniture, and you can do like co-working and even trying to have a really fun and easy time over your vehicle services. So for me, this value proposition does not highlight the unique characteristics that these vehicle services provides against its competitors. Secondly, for me, it is a little bit not that specific. So taking into example high quality for any industry, this could apply, right? So who is going to have on its value proposition a statement that says high quality? So high quality, it may apply for any industry and for any product. So every time you say high quality, for me it's a little bit very general. And also one of the main concerns mentioned in the case study is that the consumers are a little bit worried about the transparency and and the and the charges they are having for these vehicle services. So fairly priced product for me is not something that is really related to this transparency or or trust that is one of the main concerns that the consumers may have, right? So how should it be changed? My suggestion is to create a more direct message, enhancing the cons of the competitor's weaknesses. For example, taking account overcharges, over unnecessary maintenance, and service time frame. My suggestion is to have the value proposition that is the needed vehicle service you can trust. So the words needed and trust are for me really specific and really unique. So we are trying to suggest something that is needed, so it is necessary. So we are mentioning the word trust, which is something that is related to the customer's main concerns, and the vehicle services, that it's a unique characteristic that Lyft is gonna provide. So question number 3, should Lyft take feedback from the potential customers? So taking understanding what the target audience needs is the difference between wasting the time and doing a smart business strategy. According to G2, some of the benefits that takes into account having the feedback from the potential customers is that it builds a relationship with the customers. So listening to your customers will make them become more loyal to your product, and also trying to understand the reviews and the questions to their needs. Um, they will help you create a marketing strategy that will earn more relationship and more customers within time. This said will also increase your sales. So putting your reviews and needs of the customer first will help you increase and close more deals, and also at the same time will increase your trust and credibility. Last but not least, taking into account the feedback from the potential customers will focus your marketing campaign and your service strategy. So this will help you to have an understanding of the business strategy you need to have, and you need to build trust with this and the points that need to be solved. Third question is, how can Lyft build trust in customers? So step by step, some recommendations that I will have. The first one is asking questions and trying to understand and listen to customers' concerns. This will help Lyft to understand, as I mentioned, their marketing strategy. Secondly, don't make it hard when the customers needs to leave. When they try other vehicle services and they see the difference between your services and the competitors, they will come back. So don't make them hard to leave. Number 3, analyze the reasons why the customers are leaving. So taking into account the feedback of the reviews and the customers when they are leaving, you can improve your weaknesses and maybe gain more trust and credibility onto your customers. Being present on social media and responding promptly with comfort and trust will let them know the credibility that you are having. And last but not least, leaving the attitude matters. So taking into account a customer is leaving and you treat them like, okay, let's go, I don't care, it will be differentiated from someone that had all these step by steps and really answers with a promptly and good attitude. So thank you very much for watching. These are some of my references used over my PPT. And and I am attentive to any questions or concerns or changes that I may need to do in order to improve this presentation. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.